Hello and welcome to Iron Strike Games. Got all the gang here today again.
Woo!
Hey.
Jeff, Sam, Aaron, and myself, Nigel. Right. Have you got a recap from Matt's?
Yeah. If you want to jump straight into it.
Yeah,
well,
straight into it. I haven't got
straight into it,
an
so-
agenda today, to be honest with you. I'm not prepared.
Meeting this morning with Matthew.
So we're going to recap on that.
Mm.
So we'll go over that a little bit first.
Yeah. We went over our JIRA hours. We're all looking pretty good. You're over the minimum now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't even have to worry about
Put his feet up now.
Congratulations.
I wish I could put my feet up, but still a lot of them
there's-
need doing.
No time to put feet up.
No.
I think I'm 380 something.
Yeah.
You're like 390. aren't you?
Should
You
achieve it
should-
next week.
Well, you said you still got a few more hours today as
Today,
well.
yeah, so it should be about 395 by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Another
Maybe I
gold
should
bar
hit
and you're there.
390.
Another goal there.
Never go back. Get it on there.
Get a silver bar, platinum, something like that. And
Hey, yeah,
then.
could do.
Yeah.
Just change the texture.
Just do a quick.
6 hours to find the colour selector.
I did. Like I was telling Jeff before, I did look into that task again, and there is about 3 or 4 assets that I did do, but it's just classed as titled gold bar.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
But it is funnier.
Your 6 hour gold bar.
Honestly, quick model, do a vault, go in the bank, like I said, do a vault, door open a little bit, and then you can just stick all your gold bars in there
Yeah,
and stuff as well.
Just make sure
we needed to be able to build a
your
vault.
textures aren't like 10k.
Yes. That has baffled me why it's gone that high, but
Can we have one more
That's
NPC?
awesome.
Can we have Nigel in the jail?
Nigel's already there. isn't he?
Nigel's still technically there
Yeah.
because he's Mr. Sheriff still, because we haven't changed the actual.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the
We
dialogue's the
haven't-
same. My name's Nigel, by the way. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't actually changed all the dialogue yet,
Got a
so
laptop in the back of the wagon.
we'll definitely have to go through them.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that conversation we had. That sounds dodgy. That.
Is your button still at the back? I can't
It's
remember
on the
if
back
your-
of a cactus at the moment.
Oh, no.
He's
But I will
hiding it.
delete it.
Yeah, we need to get. Yeah.
I keep moving it more and more remotely.
God, could you imagine sitting there like at level up or something, then just a random kid finds a button and you're like, no,
Blasting over loudspeakers. Yeah, that's a good idea.
The sheep don't drop in them anymore, though. They just stay in midair. I don't know what's going on there. I think
Yeah,
they've
I
just been
noticed
set
that.
static or something. It's probably for the best. Yeah, that's got me
Yeah.
got rid of.
Okay.
Yeah, apart from that, we showed off what new things we'd added. You had added UI.
Yeah.
We'll get to
Yeah.
in a second.
Yep.
Nigel had been looking into sponsors. Like, who did you say you were trying to get on board?
Fat boar.
Oh, Fat Ball would be good, man. If you can get us some vouchers for their
Yeah,
cocktails and
that'd be
food.
alright, wouldn't
That'd be
it?
lovely.
Haze Travel and Prestige Taxis. I thought it'd be funny to use them as a travel around with a train.
I was going to say that could be like a train brand or something.
Yeah, I did think of Avanti trains, but I need a response tomorrow. We'll be late.
We don't get a bus replacement anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Train would disappear.
We can put a few delays on the train, can't we?
Yeah.
Put a detour track.
But yeah,
One in three times you play the game, you can't leave. It's a train to
Yeah,
strike.
exactly. It's been cancelled. You got another hour to wait. Sorry.
Complete the game again, please.
well, just having the train manager just standing there with his arms folded. Going, nope, I'm not going. I'm on strike. Robots can kill as much as people that they want. No worries, mate.
Funny.
Apart from that, you did some cutscene improvements and
Yeah.
some just general gameplay testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did advise to put the cutscene as a
Pre-rendered.
yeah.
A pre-rendered one.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that, but yeah, that can be done.
I'm hesitant to do that because the issue it's having is performance, which again we'll get to in a second. But we can't ship the game if it's poor performance anyway. And if this cutscene is poor performance because of the same issue, it's going to be sorted out anyway. So it feels like a bit pointless creating a pre-rendered cutscene. For something
Yeah,
that
well,
should
I think
be
we'll leave
fixed.
that for the moment. Again, it's something that could possibly be done for you guys for Tranzfuser and stuff like that.
But honestly, all you have to do is basically on your sequences just click record or export as a
That's
video.
it, is it?
Yeah,
Right.
because the camera's already set up, it's already tracking.
I'm not
That's
sure
quite easy,
how
maybe.
We'll go over that though.
how much like disk space that would take as well, because obviously video is pretty intensive.
Yes, they can be. I was thinking of doing one for the main screen where you just sort of got like the robot in the background going around the town, got the character there, but again, it's going to be more priority based now.
Yeah, carrying on. I built the game. I built a shipping version to test how it was going, and logged a whole bunch of bugs that were happening. Biggest of which lag and resource optimization, resource utilization. So our CPU, as I've said before, is not dropping below 40%. On my CPU, which I bought top of the line 3 years ago,
Yeah.
which is really
One thing I've noticed about Unreal, though, is if you overclock your CPU, it doesn't register it as being
Really?
overclocked. Yes, because I got mine overclocked at about 5 gigs,
fascinating.
and it still just seems to run at the basic 3.6 at a maximum it won't.
He's a brave man, overclocking. I don't touch that stuff.
Wow. So if you've got the cooling, it's fine. Like I've got an all-in-one water cooler on it, so it never gets over 40 degrees. Ever.
Isn't that that broke your laptop when I went to EGX?
No, that the issue with my laptop is that I replaced the memory in it, and some knob has sold me the wrong memory, basically. So it's a little unstable, but it's not too bad.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. So optimization.
Yeah. So that kind of led into a tangent with basically optimizing the game,
Build.
the disk
Disk space.
disk size, like how much RAM's being used by all things, particularly models. The amount of tries on those sort of things will be causing large lag spikes and things like when you try and render them in. It's probably related. We do have pop-in with some of the building pieces. Like if you go around the corner of a building, it'll take just a fraction of a second before they show up, which is really,
Is it that again? That's just with the build version, is it?
Yeah, that's the shipping build version. I think it's because the editor version doesn't do it doesn't try to hide everything.
Okay.
I don't
Backface.
I don't know how
colour.
I don't know how it works, because somehow the editor version is running better, but it also is doing more intensive stuff, like not doing backface culling, and
Yeah.
like you said, you were getting like 20% on the editor version.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
about
40% on
20%.
the normal version, which should be
Should
be
be
way
the more
around,
optimized
really.
version.
Yeah,
It should be
exactly,
more
yeah.
the other way around, really. But yeah.
I'll try doing a build later and see how it looks on mine, but I'd imagine it'll
Probably
probably be the
because
same.
not all the features are in the editor or something like that. But we've got to look into that. We've got quite a lot of models which are just too high poly, to be honest, need to be cut down.
Yeah. Like I said, I think that can sort of obviously some things do need just to be cut down in general, but like I said, in Maya you go to so many, but then obviously when you compare it to Try, it basically doubles that, because you're basically cutting a square in half.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it, so it's definitely something to keep in mind, but yeah, definitely got to go over some and get them
Apart
lower.
From that, we get to the issue of Aaron's textures. No.
Yes.
Delete.
What? Delete them. Delete that.
No,
Yeah.
we looked at the texture sizes as well, and some of them are just
Well, I think it
are
is
just
only
far
that
too
one.
large
Yeah.
for their purposes.
Yeah, I think there's just that one.
Accidental or otherwise.
That one at 10,000, that's baffled me, because I got no need.
It's
to
going to
go
look
with
good
that.
on a
That's
massive widescreen.
That's
TV,
going to
isn't it?
look amazing if you got an Ultra HD TV there, guys.
Off part of my documentation, I had to speak about resolution. I was like, oh yeah, it's fantastic on the laptop. On the telly, it's fucking
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's going to be amazing. So some of the sections are too high, especially for some things that they're actually used for, but they're going to be quick changes that can easily be done.
To be honest with you, see this pattern here, he grills you a lot.
Me?
Matt. No, Matt.
Oh, is it-
Grills everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt. Aaron.
Did you see the way he went for him with the cows?
No.
Where are the cows in the trade? There's some in the back.
Because they're in the back.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man, it's the West. How else do they get cattle about?
It's called Cowboy.
Jeez Louise.
Can't have a cowboy game without a cow. Otherwise, it'll be a boy.
Was it a sheep boy?
The boy genre. That sounds dodgy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily see it. I understand sort of half the things he says, especially with like the optimization side and stuff like that. But yeah, there are some things where it's like, oh, why is there so many cactuses? And like I said, because if I didn't put the cactuses in, you'd mentioned there's no cactuses in distance or something.
Yeah. Can't win.
You can't win in some situations like that. So, yeah. But yeah, he's just obviously just trying to push the best out, which is fine.
Yeah, I also think it's a pretty big problem these days in just development in general. Is the bloat size of files and optimization on launch titles is pretty rampant, and obviously we want to avoid that because no one will buy the game if it doesn't run.
Yes, we definitely need to.
We've got 41,
utilize
41 wish list. By
Nice.
Yeah.
Definitely need to utilize the assets and get rid of what we're not actually using and stuff. Again, just optimize it. But these are just going to be sort of future improvements, definitely towards Tranzfuser and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of our documentation, by the way, I was telling you before, we got a lot of leeway with. We don't have to sort of finish on the 26th of May. We can sort of submit what we've done, but we still got work that we're working on because we have to, because we're continuing it basically throughout the summer. So I'm sure we're sort of unique group.
Well, we actually got carried on with documentation. In the summer.
No, but you can say that the game is not finished or the level's not finished due to progression to.
Yeah, but I think you can definitely add this to the sort of documentation as well, like the optimization. We have been looking at,
Yeah, and you can also say we
screenshots
realise at a later stage of this, but we are going to tackle that issue.
Yeah. So you can definitely add that to the documentation now with,
so that's
word
something,
counts and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's something you can work on basically throughout the summer.
Yeah, definitely.
How are you guys going to be testing against your hypothesis? What have you?
I'm thinking of just taking the test I've got for Rachel's and throwing that at some of my family because it's literally the same hypothesis.
Yeah.
Which is why it sort of annoyed me.
Yeah, you can. Can you do that? Can be a Mac? Well, you only take the stats from Rachel's, so the hypothesis would be something completely different, wouldn't it? Would it? That means that you can work it twice then, or?
I mean, for me, the stats from Rachel's won't work for my hypothesis, but it depends what.
You can change your hypothesis at a later date. You can actually, he actually said that your hypothesis can be changed.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can actually say, look, this is my hypothesis at the beginning, and I changed it because.
Right.
So yeah, I remember him saying that.
Yeah,
It's
let's double check on that.
Definitely something I've got to look at and try and get some way of testing and whatnot in.
Well,
It's literally running out of time now, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably just going to approach friends and family. Maybe put a build copy on Itch and just give them the link to it.
Yeah.
As a private link and ask them to do a bit of testing. I can't think of what else to do. I suppose we have got Level Up, haven't we?
We got level up, but when's that? Isn't that a Saturday? Is it? When's that?
Friday, 24th.
T-Pulp.
Yeah.
24th, is it? Okay, got a bit of time for that then.
Which,
It's going to be kind of close, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cutting it really fine, isn't it? Especially going into the last week.
where's the last couple of days, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Yeah, it is.
Technically,
Yeah, it's like the last 3 days. So.
Because you do Friday, you'd have to basically write up your hypothesis either Friday night and Saturday. And just
It's probably a bit too late for that, isn't it?
obviously go over it on Sunday.
Are we
and
closing the
submit
sprints on Friday as well? on the 24th.
Yes, probably. Unless there's 1 or 2 hours
Unless
that
there's
somebody
major
needs.
outstanding.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I close it on a Friday because obviously that would still have to be added to the documentation ready for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's going to be cutting it fine, I think.
It should be all right.
It's just one of those though, because obviously Rachel was saying, that they're going to try and do it next year where you are going to be allowed to use it as part of your hypothesis. And it's just one of those where we're sort of missing out on that again.
Yeah.
I think it's trial and error this year because it's a new
always been
way thing.
Since we've been here, it's all been trial and error.
We've been guinea pigs the entire
I don't
time.
think we've gone through a year where it's not been like, oh well, we're just trying this year. Oh, okay. We've just been the guinea pigs.
Yeah, I think it literally is because I remember signing, changes to the curriculum every time they started a new year.
Yeah.
It's like Jack's like, just sign this.
Yeah, we've deleted one module and added another one.
Oh, we're doing this, and now we're doing this, and we're going to try and do this year.
No, as for my testing, mine's performance based, so I don't have to get people. I just have to get certain computers.
Right. Okay.
So mine's not too bad. I'm hoping. I'm probably going to nab one of the uni computers. I'm going to use my own. Get a couple of friends to just run like an automated test.
Yeah.
Where I'm just going to keep adding AI, run through all of their behaviors, log it all until it crashes. Well, not until it crashes. That'd be not very nice to people's computers. But
I was going to say,
Isn't that what you technically done last time?
no, the one I did for Rachel was it was player engagement. So it was like how believable aspects of the AI are,
Right.
and changing the AI based on that and seeing what if it's better. After that, is what my Rachel test was.
But yeah, you can change your hypothesis. I'm pretty sure you mentioned that.
you can change it. Obviously, change it.
As long as you document and the reason being, because the FVX, you were doing that hypothesis, you can actually say, well, we were going to do that, then we changed our plan.
Yeah.
So the hypothesis is literally pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely look into that. Just trying to think. Yeah.
Anything else we discussed with Matt? Apart from him ripping a new one.
No, I think it just did go down the rabbit hole of optimization, didn't it, really?
Yeah.
So,
I think
He did forget about plans for next sprint, although I think we kind of slightly covered that we're going to be going more into documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that.
Not much else.
I mean, definitely for me personally, I've always said documentation's been a harder point for me, so it's definitely something I'm going to be focusing more on this week.
Yeah.
By the way, if you do any more testing, please add them to the bug tracker.
okay.
Because there's a section in the documentation that's like, list all of the bugs that are currently in the game.
Right. Okay.
It's like, right, okay, yeah. I think it also, there's also like the testing plan, which is going to be like, oh yeah, we test after every feature we implement. No, there's no official document. Don't ask.
No.
Yeah.
Don't ask me, he's not
I did say to Nigel earlier that is an area where we might fall down a bit if we're not careful.
Yeah, I'm hoping to write it up pretty well and explain it. But we do need, we do need to show that we have been testing. So anything that shows up now, just put it in there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, might chat with Rachel, but could we not mention that we have, not necessarily show the data that we got for Rachel, but mention, we have performed some tests as part of another.
I'm sure you can include that.
We just can't include all the data and stuff.
Yeah. Just say that we have done public testing.
Yeah.
Can you, with the information you've got, can you create another data?
You're just going to end up with the same stuff, aren't you?
No, like completely different. Like how many players actually enjoyed the Cowboy?
I mean, if you redo your test, you can use the new data.
Yeah, you could just run the same test again.
That's literally sort of something I'm planning on doing. Maybe change one or two things, but maybe just rerun the test on family members and stuff. And
Right.
See how that goes.
Okay. So, anything else you want to say, Ad?
I don't think so. I think just. I mean, I just go off myself mainly. Just things I've got to do. Obviously, get the textures sorted. That's going to be a day job at most.
Yeah. So, Rich messaged before saying that room B19 at 1:30 on a Tuesday. Session will last no longer than 30 minutes. Maximum pitch of 10 minutes. Presentation, 10 minutes Q&A. So he wants a game idea, the team leader, market research and route to market, project plan. This is for the Tranzfuser and commercial sustainability of your studio.
I was going to mention this is basically a Tranzfuser pitch that we got to do on Tuesday. Yeah. Who's down as team leader? Put you down as team leader, didn't we?
I think it's you, isn't it?
No,
did you
I've
put
gone
me?
through
Oh,
Tranzfuser. I've put myself in.
Yeah.
fair enough.
No, that's fine. Because obviously you have been handling majority of it in all fairness. And
He can take full responsibility.
you can take full
I'll
responsibility
take
if
full
we don't get
responsibility of this.
when we get rejected.
I've gotten to the point
That's
now
fine.
I can't be bothered.
I'm a bit like, I was like, oh, just stop now. It's like 2 weeks, just stop. And it's like, no, because you got Tranzfuser. No, stop. Yeah. So, I mean, part of me I don't think would be that disappointed if we didn't get in, just because of that reason. Because, stop. But obviously, it's going to be an experience either way.
Another thing, I think we have to do another pitch, don't we?
Yes, and then we got the final stakeholder meeting, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Which is why, preferably, we need to get the documentation all sorted and stuff.
Which I don't know how he's going to fill it in because he's already struggling. He's got that Barclays thing. Is that next week or the week after?
Oh, I can't remember that one.
Lost track. I think that was very limited space for people, wasn't it? It was only got two
I can't remember.
team members or something like that.
But this,
So yeah,
yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's just chucking stuff, and it's like 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks left. We got our assignments to finish off and everything else, and then it's like, yeah, but you got this. Stop chucking stuff. Like I said before, it's like being on a bloody throwing knife board or something. Someone's just constantly chucking knives at you. You know what I mean? It's like, just
that's
stop
good analogy,
chucking.
yeah.
You're running out of thing. You're running out of space.
yeah.
Eventually, someone's going to crack. Yeah, there's a lot of things they want to do. Obviously, a lot of things that we need to do.
It's proper, like last minute.
Yeah, so I think some points is going to be can't do it.
The stakeholder meeting that has to be. Well, not next week, the week after.
That'll probably be the Friday.
No, it won't be the Friday because of the 24th. It's going to be the Tip Help.
It's true.
So
We will have to double check on that because this is Rich and he probably will leave things last minute as well. It's like, that's not fair.
Well, it won't be too bad because the presentation we'll have on Tuesday, we can probably do that again for him. Just add the JIRA.
Yeah,
Pretty much. Yeah, it's a valid point, to be honest. Yeah, we could just
So
do that.
that's up to him to decide whether that we're allowed to do that.
I can't see why not. Like you said, add the JIRA stuff. It's just going to be the same thing. This is what I mean. They can't turn around and say, well, no. Well, you're just going to get the same bloody thing anyway.
Well,
I'll change the background. There you go.
I spoke to Jack yesterday about it. I said, well, technically, you've already seen the pitch, which was 2 minutes long. You've already seen the paperwork, so I don't know what pitch you want from us.
Well, I don't think... What do you mean by paperwork? 'Cause I don't think...
The paperwork was the documentation that you had to send through Tranzfuser.
Yeah.
So that was like the part of the business plan and all that.
Yeah.
And that was another thing that bugged me because the business plan I've got is about 6,000 words.
But you're only allowed...
You're only limited to do 1,000 words. Oh, bloody! I have to chomp loads of it.
I know, it's... one of those word count things. But yeah, for the stakeholder, obviously we'd have our actual documentation and like you said, JIRA as well to the actual stakeholder.
Yeah.
So that'd just be the biggest difference. But other than that, I can't see why we couldn't just reuse it. And
No. So yeah.
quick thinking.
Yeah, if they want to see the same stuff again, we'll show them the same stuff again.
Well, that's what I mean. It's just going to be the same stuff. What's the point in rewriting it and redoing it all? It's just going to be the same stuff.
We don't have time to
Haven't
redo it anyway.
Exactly.
So yeah, I probably need an up-to-date version of the game, which I can't
Yeah, you
do
seem
with
to
the
be getting a
Perthos.
bit of issues at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely help you with that. Get you an up-to-date version. Yeah, like I said, most things is going to be UI based. So any videos you do of sort of like the exterior and gameplay now shouldn't change much. Shouldn't change at all really.
I was going to hope to package it and get someone to play it, to advertise it basically for us, like an influencer.
Well, yeah, I mean, packaging's obviously the best sort of where sort of getting to now, just see where we are. Like, Sam's already done a version, but obviously there's a lot of optimization and utilization.
Was it just the damage dummy that you had to remove then to package
Yeah,
it? Or
yeah.
anything else?
I didn't even have to remove the damage dummy itself. It was the widget blueprints. It was accessing. I think it was running even off an old main character blueprint because it was trying to access it. I was like, wow, that doesn't exist anymore. It's like, okay, sure. I'll just delete the files.
Great.
Delete.
I had to clear space on my computer because the way it compiles is it takes all the raw files, spreads them all out, and then compresses them together. So it takes up like 10 gigs at the start, and then it like compresses. I don't know what the final size is, but I had to clear space on my computer because I got so many loose files now from this project.
What are they actually wanting for the submission? Because they want all the Maya files and stuff. Because oh my god,
No, I wouldn't have thought so. I think it's just going to be the Unreal project and the documentation.
Yeah. I was going to say because you want all that. I mean, you can take it because it's.
Why don't you just put the link into our shared drive, wouldn't you?
Take about a week to upload it to the shared drive.
Would it have the space?
It's already there, isn't it?
You got the Photoshop documentations. You got the
Maya binaries,
substance, the Mayas. You got all that. Yeah, no,
he's not uploading everything.
That would take too really long. That would.
Well, that's a point because he'll have to tell us that next week, then, won't he?
It's definitely some questions to bring up with him, I think. But ultimately, I think, like Jeff said, I think just project and documentation.
Well, the Gantt is a Gantt chart thing.
That's the face I made yesterday when I saw Nigel's post. I was like, I don't want to get involved in this. I almost logged out of Discord.
Yeah, I thought
involved in it. Everyone suddenly went quiet. And
Gantt chat. What's your plans to build a game? Leave me alone. That is it.
I've done the majority of it. I was working on it when you guys walked in this morning. I've technically done as much as I can.
We'll go with that then. Fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether it needs more information. I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Because I broke it down to semester 1, semester 2, then over Christmas, lightning pitch. So I've done all that, and then I've filled in the gaps on it. But we need to do one for.
No, we don't.
For Tranzfuser.
No, we don't. No.
No.
Yeah.
I don't. That's not legally binding anymore. No. Yeah.
Tranzfuser is something I'm going to mention to explain all of the stuff that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Oh yeah, technically.
It's going to be.
it doesn't have to be on there
It's going to be ready for Tranzfuser.
because all the documentation is showing is the minimal viable product.
Yeah.
So
And technically,
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah.
You can package it. It's not a great package, but you can package it. It works. It's got a start and an end. It's there. So
it's a game.
it's a game.
I actually found it really fun playing it yesterday.
It's
I
all right
got,
having
I
a
got
run
sucked
round,
into
isn't
it. I was like, oh wow, this is actually
Yeah,
good.
when you get into it, you're like.
I do quite like the gunplay. The gunplay does feel fluid now, doesn't it? It does feel quite nice.
Some of the hitboxes are a bit big. There was an enemy here.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna shoot past it there, and it still died. I was like,
No. Oh shit, that's not good.
Transfuser fix.
I know I did increase the headshot hitbox, but I didn't realise I'd.
It was
like a
really off. I can't
massive
understand why
balloon
it
on
hit
it.
it.
Well, it goes like that, like open out, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I wasn't using the shotgun. I was using a rifle.
Oh, right.
So it's 1 point, and it was like going way off past it, but it
that's
still
not
killed
good.
it.
Well, I changed the sound
I
of
don't
that as well.
understand.
The gun sound as well, because like Jeff mentioned that it was a bit echoey as well.
Yeah, it's a lot
on
better,
that
the
one,
rifle sound
so
now.
I definitely changed
Is the
that.
spread working on the shotgun now? Then have you, or is that still a work in progress?
The spread should work, I think, because it's a bit the cone of it is so tight. It's pretty reliable and it hits. I'm planning to 1 up the damage of each pellet and 2 make the spread much wider so it's less.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's less forgiving, basically.
Yeah.
but it does work and it does feel like a shotgun.
Okay.
So.
So on this Gantz chart,
You
Stop
bloody
the
Gantz.
podcast.
the G word. I'm saying the G word.
The G word now. Don't mention. I'm going to come.
For the
Next time you
transfuser.
work, and I'm going to come into the hospital and go, it's quiet in here, Nigel. Tell you.
Yeah, it is a forbidden word in hospitals. You can't say quiet.
I know, but anyway, staying on topic.
It's like
Gantt chart.
Monty Python. You can't say ni. Like to say ni.
Gantt chart. What about your Gantt chart?
Well, I've put lasso on it. Like we're gonna achieve that lasso. So Sam's gonna hate me.
Lasso.
A lasso. What?
Oh, lasso.
Yeah, lasso is it?
A lasso.
Can't read.
British way
No,
of
we're
saying
not.
it,
We're
lasso.
not doing the lasso.
No, you don't have to worry about
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Good luck, Sam. That's a,
Is it too late to change the team leader?
Or
Vote with no
Maybe.
confidence.
Mutiny.
is it too late to get the team leaders to learn some blueprinting so you can make the friggin'
Yeah, you
lasso?
can do it yourself. That's it.
all right, but hear me out. Hear me out. Before you know, verbally abuse me and all that.
But
He
you're
just, wants,
verbally
he just wants to drag sheep down the street, doesn't he? I think that's what it is.
You're verbally abused by using Gantz. Now,
Or we can get a contractor in and do it.
We'd have to pay for his therapy after looking at it.
yeah.
But I think it'd be a cool feature and make it.
I think it'd be a cool feature. I think it'd be a nice learning curve for you to
Yeah.
jump in
Yeah.
and
Good way
It's
to get
something to
into
look
dev,
at.
like.
look in.
Which
What-
Gantt did you put that on?
Transfuser one.
Okay.
Meet your fellow programmer. Meet your new
I
fellow
know.
programmer.
No,
As long as if it's on the transfuser one, then I can possibly get off with saying, well, plans changed.
yeah,
Plans change, no
put
utilisation
it
for
down for that and
course.
plans change.
It is possible.
I think we need to go
yeah,
over this.
it's
Gantt
gonna be a
chart
lot of
before you
work.
submit
It
anything.
would be.
I'll
lot.
just
lot of
yeah,
work
but
to get it
I'll
right.
just get the contractor in. We can bill us
Do you know how much that's going to cost you?
about $5,000.
$5,000 for a lasso. Yes, Simao.
Yes, you know.
Yes, Simao.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you pay me $5,000, I'll do it.
yeah, exactly.
He'll do anything for money. This one.
$5,000, I bloody do it as well. So
So yeah, I have to think about something and our goals for the next 3 months or 4 months, whatever it's from June.
Well, biggest one will be utilization and optimization.
Yeah.
Also,
That will be the biggest one. And then,
got boss level.
polishing sort of the level we got now, and then obviously looking at the boss level,
And character
looking at the
design,
boss level, optimizations and stuff like that.
immediate UFO.
Well, other models will come along as they need, but yeah.
Plus we got the mine, but we won't have time to do the mine.
Probably not.
But I think Jeff wanted to have his little fingers on that.
It would have been
Making the
fun to be
mine.
honest. I would have really enjoyed it if we got to that stage, but yeah, it's really as just
But it's again, it's something that we can discuss through Tranzfuser. That's our plan because that technically this is our last level of the game, isn't it? I'm guessing. So
it's our own level of the game.
yeah, but on the script, on the face of it,
Yeah.
this is our
Once it's just sort of the beginning, isn't it? And then obviously you go off and do stuff. But yeah. So
yeah, that's what I was thinking anyway. Because I know I've mentioned in the past, and Jeff was like, "No, I want to do it." So if I say we're going to get a contractor in as well to do a couple of things,
I think me and Sam should review this Gantt chart before you submit it.
Yeah.
See what other stuff you've tried to wangle in. Should we do a
Like
horse?
this feature creep.
Do a horse
Oh,
ride.
yeah. VR. Yep.
VR. Oh yeah, we'll do VR. Yeah.
actually, our main competitors are VR.
Yeah, they are.
So yeah,
Who's VR?
it's a VR game.
Which one then?
God, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Artisans.
No. It's a competition between another game actually been fully developed.
Right.
Can't remember the name. Yeah, a couple of games there. That's again something I've included. I think I've mentioned about 6 different games. I think it looks like a bit of Red Dead keeps popping up because of the cowboy game.
Yeah, Red Dead's also going to be the main.
But the majority of games out there, they're actually 18 plus.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's where we've found
Massive advantage there.
Yeah, we found a little niche there in that market.
Yeah.
Because it's a Mario style.
Yeah. As long as you hit the Peggy 7 rating.
Yeah, so we also need to change the name of the town.
Man.
That's not going to make it past.
Don't you
Like the
reckon?
Peggy. No.
Most people wouldn't even spot it.
I mean, obviously, I know sort of where I've gone on because of adult minds.
It's not like I've left Dirty Dick's bathhouse in or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to keep his podcast clean as well.
Don't swear, Sam. Don't swear.
Filthy riches. Sorry.
Filthy Rich is good.
Again,
But-
we can change it, but it's not a big issue in my eyes at the moment. It's not.
I don't know. I just don't think it will make it past.
Again, I think
age ratings at all.
Again, I think it's just depending on your mindset. You know,
I know-
adult mind wise, yeah, all right. It's like
A child's not going to make anything of that.
Well,
Yeah, but that's.
if you look at a lot of Disney films, Disney's worse actually making innuendos.
Yeah,
jokes.
loads of children's programs used to use
Yeah.
innuendo, like just to keep the adults interested.
But
Yeah.
we can change
You
it.
can get away with innuendo.
Yeah, read between the lines.
Yeah.
We can change it. If, you can maybe set up as a competition for after or something.
Oh yeah, wait. Dan's well pleased with his T-shirt. I haven't sent him the T-shirt yet, but he's well.
I was going to say.
Well pleased with that.
I was going to say we've not even got ours yet, and yet you're already
No.
dishing it out. How dare you? How's me plush?
Well, we got money for it, but it's up to you if you want to squander like I don't know 10% of it onto just plushies. We're gonna be stacked in the cupboard somewhere. I mean, I would love to have one myself. I would. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think it would look pretty cool, but yeah, money wise, is like we've still got things to think about.
170 quid for just a sample for it to be sent. You needed 2 of them, and then it was like minimum quantity was I think I asked for 10 to 20 plushies. It's like 900 quid.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm just trying. I'm just
justify that.
No, I mean I did think I'll just get one plushie then.
Yeah.
And it's still like it's still 200 quid.
mother-in-law does like stitching and crochets and stuff like that. But there's no way she
Get cracking.
there's no way
Slave labor.
You get like there's no way you get like enough done for sort of commercial use.
No, and there's no.
Like she could probably do one if we get like the materials and stuff and get a pattern for it.
There was a plushie that I think I've seen in the Smith toy store. It was a cowboy. It was similar to what you had. Could buy that and say, "Oh yeah, this is our plushie."
Well, you could have until you mentioned it on the podcast.
Yeah, and then you look at the label and it says like Warner Bros or something like that.
Yeah, we got sponsored by them. That's not gonna happen.
Made in China.
Well, this very well is going to be made in.
Well, yeah.
What's it called? Alibaba.
Oh,
Some little 7-year-old making that in a shed.
Yeah.
Probably.
Supporting the factories of China.
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
No.
Not a laughing matter. You're sick in the head, man.
But yeah, merchandise wise, yeah.
I
Obviously, for commercial use, you probably would have to go down that route of paying for it. But
right, but I also did look at having slippers made.
What?
Thinking it'd
Are
be
you
cheap.
getting to that age now, aren't you?
No.
I'm the same.
Thinking it'd be.
Give me a nice comfy pair of sleepers.
No, I was thinking, oh, maybe they'd be cheaper if they get slippers done.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, we'll need different sizes and that.
I know the missus might like smile when she's like, "Oh, thank you for the slippers for Christmas or something." But
Was
she,
thinking of you.
she really doesn't like slippers. I don't think anyone actually likes slippers. It's like,
Who would buy merchandise slippers?
Wild in
Kids.
the West slippers.
Yeah.
Definitely.
mean-
I'd have a pair.
I mean, what have you got? You got a mouse mat, which is fair enough. You got jackets. You got a t-shirt. What was it? Did you get a towel?
No, that was part of the thing with Rich. I said, oh yeah, I'll say towel.
Oh, no,
Because he
you
had to do different, think differently to what's on the market at the moment.
No,
That's what he said.
You got a tablecloth, didn't you, as well?
Yeah, Iron Strike Games tablecloth and stickers.
And stickers. So you could do stickers of the characters and stuff like that.
I've done the stickers for the character. But
Yeah, have you got like the robot as well? Or is
yeah,
it
it's
just
basically
character?
the robot and the cowboy with the Wild in the West and the back.
Is that the Rouge robot?
The Rouge robot, yeah.
Nice.
I have noticed the colours have gone a bit funny. I think lighting's definitely needs to have a little bit look at. But
But no, this is Nigel's misspelling on the.
Yeah, the Rouge.
oh yeah, the Rouge.
Meant to say
yeah.
Rogue.
Rogue Rouge.
I couldn't sleep that night.
Cold sweats.
I felt terrible. I pointed it out like about 11 o'clock at night or something. And you could tell how upset he was. And I was like, oh, why didn't you just keep your mouth shut?
I was in the garden, slapping myself with a belt. Damn it! Neighbours were like, what's that slapping?
No, you're killing me now.
100 lashes.
With your makeup brush.
I like the way he said it. With my. Who you been talking to?
Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, that's all I got to say about your plushies. So if you want to, I'll get it sorted.
Sorry, I'm just dying.
Since you had a coughing
This
fit.
bloody cough. I'm just gonna say no for now because we got things coming up and yeah.
Nothing else.
No, we got
I don't
anything
think
else to say?
I don't think there's much else other than that.
No.
Really, just for the next week. Well, next 2 weeks, final 2 weeks.
Next week's gonna be mental, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Next week's going to be hectic because, obviously,
And we've got Rachel's assignments due next week as well.
Yeah, next Friday, I think.
I don't know where her head is out with that. I wish we had like another 2 weeks on it, but we haven't, Rachel. We got like a week.
I think it was meant to be 2 weeks, but because she delayed it, she postponed. So technically, she should postpone the submission.
Deadline as well.
Yeah.
That's why I think she got confused because I think she thinks she has, but she hasn't.
We know you don't know.
We know you don't know. We know you didn't do it. But yeah, so it's going to be a very busy week. Like I said, a documentation side, it'd be nice to
Take that off next week.
everyone, get the full thing together, and then we can obviously all go through it and check for any mistakes. Some probably scream at me, "What's the spelling mistake here?"
Well, I hate that because when you put
Okay.
no,
Sorry.
No, I hate that.
I hate when Sam does that. I hate when
of-
Sam does that.
I hate your spelling. Actually, you're not the spelling king now. It's
No.
this
Oh,
fella,
yeah, this one here, Rouge.
yeah, Rouge and Rogue.
Well, the thing is, I thought you meant Rouge. I didn't clock it at all. I thought he's getting confused. He means like
confused
mauve.
with
I thought you were
colours,
talking
wasn't
about the colour of the robot.
No,
I always saw Rouge as like the colour red. I didn't realise it was just.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say, though. Grammarly. Grammarly is
yeah, it says
horrible at the moment.
optimizers, whatever. But it keeps putting that red squiggle line underneath,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, you misspelt it," and you look at it, and it's Z. instead of the
Yeah,
S.
just add it to dictionary. If you're in Word writing it, right click on it, add to dictionary, and you'll never get it again.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's a
Yeah.
pain in the ass in
Yeah.
recognisation.
Grammarly is really annoying at the moment, actually. I don't know whether it's on the brink of breaking or something, but no matter what you do, it's like red
Grammarly's-
lines. Like,
Grammarly's using AI now, which is like
Yes.
throwing a whole spanner in the works of
Yeah, I've noticed that.
whatever.
no, they do actually advertise it on. I mean, I hear it over YouTube when they do the ads. Yeah, they've gone into AI
Yeah.
improvement. Some
Well,
stuff like that.
it was always there because it was like, do you want to reword
Yeah.
this? Like, it gives you like a purple color.
Yeah,
And you're just like,
There you
oh,
go.
that sounds better actually.
you got to get premium for.
Oh, it was a student finance that gave me that.
I know. Student finance gave me mine as well, but I can't remember my login for the student finance one.
Oh, go on Barry Bennett. Is it Barry Bennett? If you email them, they'll give you the access back. Right?
I'm not too bothered about it. It caused me more headache, to be honest. Grammarly is just, especially with like American and bloody English.
Yeah.
Colour.
Yeah, that's another word.
Spent about 5 hours on colour changing it. I was like, no.
What was it? Light-hearted, I think. Is, but do you want the space or do you want the what's the line?
Dash.
Dash.
Yeah.
Or comma or whatever, yeah.
Or do both, and he debates himself.
Yeah. He comes back up and goes, hang on, no, that's not right. It's like, you just did it. Yeah, it's not all as cracked up to be Grammarly.
No. Anyway.
But yeah, so next week, yeah, it'd be nice to bring it all into one documentation and we can go through it.
Bring it to close.
Go through it, check, see what needs adding or what needs
Podcasts,
fixing.
they will have to change as well due to level up.
I mean, we could always just come in if we're in town anyway, but I don't know.
I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know.
Mind you, no, if we're in town all day, I suppose. No, what time? What time does it start?
9.
Oh, is it 9?
I think it's 9 till 4. Gig. I'm going with Jeff to the pub.
Yeah.
I'll already be there, so you know, I'll see you there.
We'll go to the Fat Ball to check up on the
Yeah,
sponsorship.
That's a good
Hours.
excuse.
Have a nice steak over there.
Actually, I've never been there, but I've seen the burgers there. It looks.
It's supposed to be nice there, but it's
Fat Ball's lovely, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, great for cocktails. If
It is.
you're into cocktails.
it's pricey though, my dude. That's the only downside.
Quite nice to sit outside the back. It's quite nice as well.
I need to get them. Would you rather be the Turf Saloon or Fat Boar Saloon?
Depends how busy it is.
I like Baisley.
If the Fat Ball's really quiet, it's great. Like
No, for sponsor me.
for sponsor money, right? Yeah, I suppose turf.
I mean, is there a steak involved with this?
If they can pay us with food, I'm there.
Be-
Sponsor us for food.
Beer and food. Get the beer in as well.
Yeah.
Have a pint with you.
Because I
Steak.
was going to put Wrexham Lager Saloon there, but obviously that goes over the peg
Yeah.
because you're advertising lager. Turf is a hotel, so you can get away with that. But the Fat Boar is a restaurant,
Yeah.
so and they're opening a new one in Croy's Howell, don't they? By Clyde.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
right,
taking
okay.
over that one.
Right.
But
So
yeah,
that could be.
Yeah, they'd be a good sponsor if you can get them.
Yeah, they did try them last year, I think. Or was it the year before?
Get your face added to the mural with Paul Mullin on the side of it.
Yeah. That mugshot of me with the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's good.
Nice.
Session.
Yeah, I think good time to wrap up. I've got 2 minutes before my alarm's going to start buzzing, or a minute now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good luck on your interview.
Yeah, good luck
Yeah,
on
it.
mock interview today, so it's only mock one.
Mine's next week. Yours Tuesday, is it? Monday?
I can't believe you got another bloody week.
Yeah, but it's with Rich.
Yeah, but it's another week.
Yeah, I'd rather get it over and done with.
Yeah, but you could just like blag him and you'd probably just be like, yeah.
Who have you got? Rachel and Danny, is it?
I got Rachel, Danny, and Jack.
And
I get all three. I'm special. Matthew might even be there. I don't know. Oh, and Korea's Wales guy, I think, is there as well. So next week, probably the last podcast would it be, or we plan on doing one on final week.
I don't think we can really do one on the final week, can we?
Again, bear in mind you've got to edit it, add it to the documentation.
Yeah.
So is it going to be worth pushing that little stress onto?
If we don't do it on a Friday, we'll probably have to change the day anyway of the podcast or the meeting. So we'll have to come in on Thursday if everyone's up for it, or are you all right with that?
I don't know. It depends how much we actually have
Yeah.
to do, because we might have more important things.
Might be a Discord job.
All I'm asking
That
is
too.
basically is next week going to be the last podcast, or I want to do one final one on the final week.
It's up to you.
We can figure out
We'll
next
fi-
time.
we'll
when
figure it out. We'll
know
see-
what
we-
we have to do.
Yeah, we'll see where we stand. We'll get today's thing signed off, new sprint open like usual,
Yeah.
and then see where we are next week.
That's quite sad, really.
It's coming to an end.
Not for us, for him.
You're working all summer on it.
Oh,
And you're back for the Masters next year.
oh, don't worry. We will be dragging it out, Jeff.
Yeah.
Depends how.
What's this code?
Also,
How does this work, Jeff?
Yeah.
Why is there a spider in this coded?
Uninstalling Discord.
That would be the wise course.
Well, mind you, probably more Sam contacted you.
Yeah,
like,
Sam will just be
screaming
tearing his hair out,
face.
definitely.
right.
But
Finishing
yeah,
off there.
Right.
Okay.
yes,
Cheers.
Have a
Bye-bye.
Good afternoon.
Bye.
yes. Have a good rest of the day.
Ciao. Are you
Ciao. I gotta go.